Yeah, we'll run it a little more smooth next time. You know, like honestly, as far as numbers go, I thought maybe 16 or so for Virtua Fighter, and we had like 25.
Yeah, that's nuts too.
Yeah, and Soul Calibur was about what I expected. I think they had like a good like 16, 18 or something.
Yeah, around 16.
And so that's kind of what I expected. Tekken, I actually thought we weren't going to run Tekken. I just thought everybody was going to stay home and just like wait till Tag 2 came out.
You're not the only one who thought that. I thought I was going to come up here and chill at the bar.
What's up? Okay, all right. I thought it was going to be like 8-man bracket at best, you know. I thought like my car was half the tournament. Really? Mr. Knapp saying he thought his car, he brought like 4 people with him. He thought that was going to be half the tournament. So, but yeah. We're going to get into this first match here. We got, this is winners quarters, I think. Well, I'd say like winners round 4 or something. I was saying, you know, everybody's familiar with Mr. Knapp's, you know, long-time Tekken player.
Long-time everything player.
Yeah, pretty much. And then FaZe, you know, he plays at SF State, as far as I know, quite a bit. But yeah, we're going to get right into this. Eventually get somebody else on the mic besides myself. Who knows what's up. Hey, you want to hop on the mic? Or? Yeah. So we got Magus123 in the building. And he's going to hop on the mic a little bit. He's been practicing a lot of Tekken lately. So
Jimmy going with Dragunov this time. Not traditional Brian, but he's going to be playing a Brian Dragunov team come Tag 2, so I don't know if people have seen like some of the combo videos with Dragunov and Brian, but these guys are going to have the most ridiculous wall carry I have ever seen.
That score is not correct. Dragunov, you said?
Yeah, Dragunov has like this kick cancel that just lets him just go as far as he wants. It's pretty ridiculous. The first time I saw it, I wasn't even sure what to make of it. But I guess it's like a step kick into a forward dash cancel, and he just do this at a jab after it and just do it ad nauseum until he gets to a wall. So.
Oh wow, okay.
Mixed in with Brian's already like ridiculous wall carries and how good like Jimmy is with it, like that's gonna be really scary when this game comes out.
Yeah, a lot of there's a lot of buzz for Tekken Tag 2, man. Like I know a lot of people are looking forward to it. Even people who may not necessarily like played a lot of Tekken 6, you know. I think there's like just a lot of like just tag players are gonna come out of the woodwork, you know.
Yeah.
Because that's pretty much like the ST of Tekken, right?
Tag, yeah. Like, but it's hard for me to like imagine a lot of like old people like coming back and like really enjoying the game as much as they did Tag.
Well, I guess that's true, because if you don't have the Tekken 6 experience, then it's kind of like, well, what am I doing?
Like it might to them, it might be like you know how people were like really big into ST, and then they finally came out with an SF4, and everyone was like, oh, this is going back to like traditional Street Fighter. And
oh yeah.
Then like everybody either really liked it or really disliked it. Yeah. So it might be one of those things.
I guess that's true too. All right, Naps, taking that first one.
Yeah, you're going to have to, like, this matchup is not very fun. Lily has to do a lot of work in this.
Is Renzo back?
Get ready for the next battle.
Renzo back? Yeah, is he back?
Round 1.
Maybe not. I guess he went to go get food. I was going to run another match off stream. Whatever.
Oh, that was a good duck. Gets the full combo. Oh, reset.
I just want to know who won between Willpower and yeah, they just played over there. All right, so FaZe is kind of like he's holding his own, you know, versus Snaps.
Yeah, I think it helps him out not having the walls, because Dragunov's wall combos, or just in general with walls, is really hard. You can't get away from a lot of his frame traps. It really limits if you don't have the knowledge on what to duck and what to get under.
I'm gonna tag out for Magus123. Let him hop on the mic. Yeah.
Shit, what's going on, Steve?
What is going on?
Yeah, pretty good turnout today, huh?
Yes, very good turnout.
I was just talking about how on the ride up here with like Naps and a couple other cats. We were like, all right, so we got 4. We get 4 more. We can have an 8-man. If not, we'll just have casuals. But you know, 26 people rolled out.
Yeah.
That's sick.
26 people.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy, right?
I don't even remember the last like NorCal local that had 26 people.
Yo, people are getting hyped for Tag 2. Tell me they're not
Good.
getting hyped.
I'm so happy for that.
Yeah, dude,
but
I'm telling you. I'm trying to get as many people into it, you know, let them know that you could suck and still play the game and have fun, you know. A lot of people think, like, even if you suck, like, you're just going to get mauled. But it's like, man, you know, you can have fun in this game still, you know?
Eris talked about when he went over this basics for, like, new players. Like, you want to set your, like, really, not simple goals, but achievable goals for yourself.
Oh, definitely, man.
And with Tekken, it's so hard to see the light when you just get your ass beaten time after time by a good player. But if you set your goals realistic, like, hey, I'm just going to get around on this guy. Hey, I'm going to, you know,
I'm gonna
duck
block
this
that
string.
low. Yeah, duck that string. Exactly. This game will turn you into a man, though. I'll tell you that. This is a man's game, you know. And there's no BS.
Put hair on your
Yeah,
head,
exactly. This game will do that to you. So if you want to play, you know, if you're sick of mashing buttons or whatever with other games, like this is a good game. And something about this game that's really cool is like it's constantly a learning experience. You're always learning in this game, even if you've been playing for years. So. We both got turned out by Q's Yoshimitsu. That guy's Yoshimitsu is wild. He does like all kinds of crazy stuff with that character.
Yeah, dude, I could not focus with him doing all this flips and everything.
Yeah, and he mashes the button so loud that it's like distracting too.
Yeah, Q. This is long time story with Q. Oh, Jimmy won.
Me, of course. He's playing a little girl. She's 15 years old. Dragonov's not gonna lose to that.
So Q, when he first moved up to NorCal, he broke all of our machines.
Yeah, I believe it. I believe it.
All of our arcade machines broke. So as soon as he got a chance to play on pad, he went to pad for like the longest time. But if you watch Q play, he's basically like dancing around on the pad with his buttons. So like pick up his hand, like he'll have his stick on the hand, then he'll switch it over and just start like playing like
it's like he's playing the drums. Yeah, no, it's good though because that's actually like a really good psychological aspect of fighting games is the noise, the sound game.
You never really notice like. It's something where it's like if you're watching him play, like maybe you don't really notice it, but when you're playing against him, you hella notice it because
you do.
Every single hit that he hits you,
he hits dead button versus you too. Like when he was on the ground and he faked a get up kick, he was smashing his dead button.
Dude, he's old school.
Yeah, he's old school for sure. Well, speaking of old school, we got Johnny and Brian, 2 Keystone cats right here. Johnny's that guy who knocked me in losers. He's my training partner, him and Naps, and Brian. I play all these guys, so. And I'm sure you've seen these guys fight countless times. Maybe you can give us some insight as to who usually wins this one. Definitely going to be Kuma versus King, though.
Yeah, Kuma versus King. I mean, obviously it's going against Kuma. It's Kuma. So
right, on paper.
On paper.
As players go,
yeah.
I'm assuming they probably go back and forth.
It's
usually Brian?
Yeah, usually Brian, but this is a weird matchup. And Brian doesn't really play Tekken 6. That's the sucky thing about losing to him today. Is like he really just plays on really good instincts. Like he understands the game at a very fundamental level.
He does. He's really good. But I actually never really seen him play as I've understood the game. Now that I understand the game, watching him play, I'm like, damn, this guy's pretty fucking good.
And fundamentals will get you so far in this game.
Yeah, it really does.
Brian is like really like a testament to it. He can stay tourney level, and I can guarantee you, he probably has played about maybe 2 or 3 times in like the past like 3 months or so.
Right. Even at Keystone, you know, he's usually on the apple juice instead of playing. So. Oh, big hit by Johnny. Johnny's got a good lead. Oh, ate a hop kick though.
Yeah.
That's that up forward 3.
You gotta
right?
watch out, like because like Kuma's short legs, you can't do the Shining Wizard punish. But Brian was really attentive because he had rage. So his shoulder charge actually does more damage when he's in rage as opposed to doing the Shining Wizard. So once again, just good knowledge of what's going on.
Yeah, nice, right there. Is that guaranteed on counter hit?
Yes, guaranteed on counter hit.
Here we go. I was gonna attack that.
Oh.
Jimmy showed me a lot of gimmicks with that throw right there. He's got a lot of wild stuff he could do.
I think it even got worse in Tekken Tag 2 in terms of what he can get off of it.
But he did get a new follow-up, I believe. From
you got a new follow-up, which kind of just adds to the whole mess of it. But his initial back throw, like it's back 1+2. It's this kind of like grappling throw.
Right.
But now that's breakable, I think.
Oh, okay.
So it's unbreakable in this game. So you just, if you ever got hit by it, you're looking at the mix-up.
Yeah, King he's a pretty incredible character. Like there is so many layers to that character. If you're a player out there who like enjoys like always exploring like new stuff with a character, he's definitely a character for you. And he's got great fundamentals, like you said. He's got,
Yeah.
he's got good lows. He's got good mids. Oh,
If you talk to Brian, his lows are horrible in his opinion.
Yeah.
Like, he thinks they are the worst lows. Like, he thinks that he literally doesn't have a low in the game.
He's got some good gimmick ones, though,
But
doesn't he?
I got hit by so many lows by him today, so
Brian won the first,
Ready
yeah.
for the next battle.
Johnny plays a lot of characters, though. I don't know about Brian. I know he plays Armor King, and then he plays Roger and
he
Alex.
plays Roger.
But Johnny, I know he plays about 3 or 4 characters, like to a high level.
But I think, especially if we're playing against someone really good, he isn't going to go out on a limb and actually try some of his gimmicks.
Yeah. I mean,
And-
if anything, he'll play Wang.
Yeah.
Yeah. His
And it
Wang-
might actually be a little bit better of a matchup. It's not like this is a horrible matchup for Kuma, but I'm thinking more play style.
Yeah,
It would probably work out a little bit better.
Or Wang's got better fundamentals, I feel. He could, play more of the mid-range game.
Yeah.
Down back 3. Of course, really good with Wang. Did end up getting nerfed like some weird way.
Did it
for
really?
tag. Yeah, they changed it. Like, it's slower, but it knocks down now or something. I don't know. But whatever they did to it, Johnny really didn't like it, so now he doesn't want to play him. There's one low right there. Oh, he went for that hop kick. Johnny baited it out of hunting stance.
Yeah, just take the shoulder charge.
Yeah.
It's really hard with Kuma's short legs to get that Shining Wizard.
Okay.
Oh,
wow.
That was really good alertness.
Yeah, that was nice. Another thing about this game, you really just have to be aware of what's going on, Like, a lot of times Q would be just doing these, like, setups where I'm kind of, like, watching it happen. Like, what is going on, and it still hits me, so.
Don't ever, with Tekken, once you start getting, like, an understanding, you don't ever want to be watching.
You got to react,
Like, that's what I take advantage of. When people start watching me dance all over the place, that's what I'm, like, showcasing.
Yeah, that's definitely it. I remember the first time I played you, that's how I felt. I was just, like, watching it happen. I was like, okay, when does this shit end?
Nope.
Yeah, it really doesn't. Not if you let it.
Nice.
Nice. Again, he lands that. Kuma, I'm not very familiar with, though.
Yeah. Kuma he requires a lot of spacing.
Yeah.
He still has a lot of problems sidestepping stuff because he is a big character.
He whiff punishes hard. Though.
Yeah. Well, he has Twin Pistons, which is really good, and he has a good 12 frame punish. Yep, there it is.
There you go,
But
yeah.
he doesn't get too much off of it, which is kind of disappointing. He has a lot of really weird situations where he doesn't get very much at all.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good patience.
bait.
Yeah, just sat there, waited. Didn't want to get hit by anything stupid.
Yeah, he broke Brian. Like, that was really, like, desperate hop kick,
Yep.
so.
That was like
Nice.
equivalent of a wake-up DP.
Yeah.
And look at Brian's movement, looking really solid.
Yeah, Brian's movement has always been like his strong point. It makes you
great.
do stupid things.
It really does, because you're like, okay, now I want to catch him instead of
Yeah.
just playing what you normally do. And yeah, one of the interesting aspects about this game, to me, because I'm, a huge fan of Nice, and that he does get a combo off Hell Sweep right there, is the movement,
Good
though.
comeback.
Yeah, good comeback. Johnny's looking pretty solid right now. He caught him with that Hell Sweep on him. Is that only count, or is that how his Hell Sweep ends?
Yeah,
it's just one.
It's his Hell Sweep. It's just one single one. It puts him in full crouches, and he gets the full standing or wall standing 1+2
Get
twice.
ready for the
Okay.
next
Then he gets the bound. Then he gets a mix-up after. Like, you technically you get 2 spins, but Johnny likes to cancel it into bear stance and then go for mix-ups off
Right.
it. And those walls is probably benefiting him a lot. It gives him a lot more back and forth movement, so he can't really pressure him. Oh,
Ooh,
is the Shining Wizard
yeah.
blink?
And he can do those fast on a pad.
Yes.
I think that's definitely one of the reasons, if you play on pad, you can do those instant wall runnings.
Yeah.
Extremely easy.
Oh,
Whiffed it, no punish. Johnny definitely playing the range game. Brian, he's okay with that, but he likes to get in there and brawl. Use his movement.
and that standing jab is really good tool by Kuma. Like, it has deceptive range.
Right.
Oh, good headbutt. Mix up. Oh,
Try to catch him on the wake up. Oh, try to duck that string. Paid for
Oh,
it.
good
Nice.
duck.
That was great duck. He's going to kill him right here. Finish it with a Twin Pistons. Good. Johnny's playing pretty good, man.
yeah.
And we've been playing a lot, and like you said, Brian hasn't, so.
Yeah, and you have to figure, like, just Kuma in general, because he's, like, a very underutilized character, there's still a lot of, like, getting used to him. And Johnny is a character, or Johnny is a person who doesn't really adapt, but he changes up his play style Like, he doesn't really adapt to you, but he'll just mix stuff up
How
in the
he
middle
plays,
of rounds.
right.
Yeah.
Like either like he'll get in there and maul you, or he'll just play defensively. Not more so to like what you're doing, just about how he feels. Like
Good break.
great break. Breaking versus King is always kind of a nightmare.
Because he has a lot of variations. Like, his Shining Wizard is insanely fast. He has a Giant Swing, which looks like a 1+2 throw.
Yeah.
So that you need to react to the speed of it as opposed to looking at the hand.
Yeah, see, that's something that throws me off. First time I played Brian, I probably ate like 50 of those. So
Yeah. And breaking throws is already really hard for a lot of people. So, like, having King, which has like 4 or 5 different throw animations, as opposed to just worrying about like 3, it's kind of a pain.
nice, Johnny.
Yeah,
On the
Johnny
hill to
is-
win this. Brian's got a look on his little grimace on his face. Like, are you serious? Nice parry. Johnny fishes for
Nice!
Oh!
Tech catch.
50% gone. Johnny working on a perfect still. Great play from Johnny right there. Now he's got him. Yeah, now he's going to hit that D. He's playing really safe. Goes a little low.
Yeah. Because of that, because how he's using that jab, yeah,
Ooh.
really unsafe.
Was that a punish? Really? Wow.
Yeah.
Nice duck, too. He knows.
Nice. Yeah.
Nice. Johnny takes it. Sends Brian to losers. Brian,
Yeah.
Brian's shaking his head.
The range that Johnny was playing at, it was really hard for Brian to get in, especially with no walls to back him into.
Yeah, and he was definitely timing Brian's dash as well, too. So kept him honest with a lot of launchers. Good stuff by Johnny. And like I said, Johnny's been practicing with Jimmy and, you know, comes down to my pad every now and then and plays. So
Yeah, you
Hey, he's got a good Ganryu as well.
I'm really looking forward to seeing a Ganryu in Tekken Tag.
He said he's gonna play Ganryu, maybe Bears, so we'll see. I'm liking Miguel so far. Like, he's
Yeah.
my favorite character. I just gotta find it. I'm thinking about Lars, but I don't know if I want to sell out completely just yet. But
You know what? I think Lars gets a lot of like unneeded flack. Like, Lars is Lars is probably the best character in the game, in this game at least. But he's a really sort of fun character, and he's really simple. It lets you like dumb it down to the point
he
where
lets you
it's-
play. Like, he lets you play
Yeah.
when like you might not necessarily be on the skill level as the other
Yeah.
player. You know, like he's always a threat. And
he has all the tools at a very basic level, which is
And he's
really
fun.
good. Yeah, and he
Yeah.
has all these like stance changes, so he has a little bit of like a dance stuff to him. I was like one of those people that just like, I absolutely hate Lars. But I mean, I sat down and I kind of learned him, and his juggles are really fun. It's fun to do all this dash under stuff,
Yeah,
and
he's
fly all
cool.
over the place.
And he's just gonna help out, and he's such a good teammate in tag. You know, just with the extenders that he allows. So, you know, a lot of people say he's probably has the best synergy out of him. We're gonna see a Lars right here, which is Renzo.
Good transition.
Yeah, from Simone's Asuka.
Simone.
Yeah, I haven't seen him play, but I do know that Asuka got a lot better. Well, not a lot better, but she's definitely better in tag too. So.
It helps her out that she has like partners and stuff.
Right,
Like,
she actually has a punish now, I think, like a 10-frame punish, as opposed
really?
to just
Yeah.
one, so I think. But he takes that first round. Renzo's that down back 4, one of Lars's best lows.
yeah, I'm really actually surprised Simon went with Asuka. He's usually, like, he was playing Lars for a while. Used to be playing Nina. I think he even played someone else recently. Like, he's just kind of jumping all over the place, maybe trying to find like a match for.
Right, yeah,
his
we all
partner.
saw Searchel every now and then, but I think in this game, more than any, it's good to do that. Because, you know, if you're not, oh man, that's going to hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to finish it. Boom, right to the wall. But in this game, like, you need to know what characters are capable of, you know? And sometimes the only way to do that if you don't have the competition around you is to pick up those characters and main them for a while. So I'm learning that the hard way. So, I mean, there's probably about, you know, 6, 7 characters in this game that I could play, like, okay, like, I know what I'm doing. And, you know, probably about 4 that I know how to play verse that I don't play as. So. It's tough, though. It's tough when they pull out gimmick strings on you and weird throw setups that you're not used to, so.
That's like one of the things I really like about Tekken, though. Like, there's already like so many things in the game, but then there's so many ways to actually use each one of these individual tools. Like, you never get tired of seeing people evolve in this game.
Yeah.
Because there's so many different ways that you can take a certain move.
Absolutely, it is a stark, you know, contrast to how Street Fighter ends up becoming usually like a 3 or 4 move like match, you know. And that's what I love Street Fighter about is how simple it is, and it's like, and it becomes more about strategy and spacing. But like, if you're into, you know, a different form of fighting games, and like, and this one, like you said, it's constantly like evolving, like. Gimmick strings become useful at high level when they're not expecting it. And there's just like, you always could use a move. Like there's rarely a move that's so bad that you'd never use it. Like there's always a weird use for moves.
Like here's a really good analogy. And by the way, Simon's switching to Jin. It'll be another character which I've never seen him play, but
I like Jin. Jin's a cool character.
Jin seems really good in tag too.
Yeah, he does. Great. He's got that natural combo down for 1-4 now.
Yeah.
He's a great Punisher.
Oh, but yeah, that's what I was saying. Like. Just like how the game just goes through cycles and like just how everything kind of like comes back around. Like back in Tekken Tag, you were like a scrub if you didn't know how to like chicken buffer stuff. Like it basically made like reversals like almost impossible to really get off against a good player because he was always expecting it.
Right, of course chicken being like when you input like 1+2 when you're doing an attack to break a counter attack, right?
So someone would reverse you and then you just basically punch him back in the face for it.
Yeah.
And there was all these tricks to getting it off, and it made things really unsafe, and this looks like it's going to be over.
Yeah, this is a mauling. You know, one of the strong suits of Lars being like his whip, when he whip punishes you on a wall stage, it's so easy with his dynamic entry to launch you all the way to a wall, finish with the down back 2-1 in an elbow, or shoulder, I should say. There's that back one. Man, they nerfed that one to hell, too. Like that,
they nerfed it?
The range.
Okay.
So, I mean, it's like, the range is insane.
It's about like 3 character ranges in this game.
Yeah.
And then you can just throw it out at that range. It's pretty safe. Man.
Yeah, oh, definitely. Oh, we caught the counter hit on down forward, too, right there. Full combo. To the wall. Yup. Get it? Nope.
So, it's really hard to get that off of the 2-ender. You need to kind of like come out with the down back 2-3. Not like you needed it, though. That was pretty solid win.
Lars really strong. I mean, one of the criticisms about Lars, I guess if there is any, is that his lows aren't really like that great. But but I don't know, like down back 4, down back 1, like full crouch, 4-4-3 or 4-4-4-3.
Yeah.
Was it full crouch to down 4 1+2? All really good. Like they're all useful, you know. They're not like bum pokes.
Like the problem is like down back 4 is really unsafe. The head sweeps really unsafe. Forward 3 really unsafe. Like that's really like what it comes down to. But he has like down back 2, which isn't that bad. He has full crouch down 4, which isn't that bad. He has tools. It's just, you know, it seems like you can complain about anything in this game.
You really can. I mean, I was complaining about Yoshimitsu earlier. So.
And Yoshimitsu's like a bottom 2 character, and I got scraped by it.
Same.
So you can complain about just about anything in this game. Like this character doesn't have this and that. Like Lars, even Lars has holes.
Yeah,
but
definitely.
It's one of these things where you can never really be satisfied with a character.
Yeah, I mean, for sure. If you're not satisfied with Lars, what the hell are you going to be satisfied with? So, I mean, you just got to pick up a character you like. You know, that's why I play Miguel. I'm like, he hits hard. May not do that big damage, but I just like that he hits hard. Like, he hits you hard, like physically.
Yeah,
so.
it looks bad.
Yeah, it looks bad when you get hit, so I like that. But I hope you guys are enjoying 3D night here Friday. It's me and oh yeah, we got the Dominion cam. That's what it looks like playing on the middle cabinet, man. He's playing Yoshimitsu on the dark stages. I couldn't even see him, man. But yeah, 26 people showed up first night of Tekken here. That was a big surprise. You know, like I said, I think people are excited for Tag 2, so they're coming out of the woodworks and see what's up.
Yeah.
I implore a lot of people to pick up 6. It's only like $8 used. Get used to it. Like, you know, try some characters. Go download a throw break program. You know, like, what's that? If you can find it. It's kind of hard to find. I bought mine at GameStop or whatever.
At the GameStop down here, they had the
no, I mean online.
But they didn't have the game there.
Oh, wow. Yeah, Han's telling me that it's hard to find, but I found mine online pretty easy, pretty cheap. So, and, you know, a lot of people will tell you, if you want to get ready for Tag, go ahead and try 6 now.
Yeah, you got a solid month, and you can get a lot learned in a month. Like, making up a month when the game comes out, you don't even know. Yeah.
Because you're going to be fighting dudes who are ready, and they're going to be hitting you, you know, and, yeah, you're not going to know how to move, you're not going to know how to block, and I know, you know, a lot of people are putting out tutorial vids and stuff. Well, not a lot, but some are.
Yeah, some are.
And hopefully more people do that in the future like we do in Street Fighter, you know, because I know in Street Fighter you got cats all over the place making videos. And that's what I like because, you know, I don't have to sit in training mode and figure everything out by myself. So I could actually look it up. And especially with a game with this many characters, nobody wants to do that. So
community involvement is going to be a large part of Tekken.
It's going to be big, you know, and there's got to be a push for it too because you can't just like, can't just be like, all right, somebody do it. You got to do it your own self, you know, or else people aren't going to do it as well. So
and that was like a big problem with 6. Like I think 6, we saw what Street Fighter was doing, and we figured like, hey, you know, someone's going to do that. But then nobody did it. Like
right, everybody sits on their hands, nothing happens, you know.
And I mean, it even took a while. Like Level Up Your Game started doing stuff, but that was literally like maybe a year and a half after the game had actually been out.
And then, you know, Street Fighter 4 basically eclipsed every fighting game in existence. So.
And it's really, I mean, there was a lot of things that were going against Tekken from going at that time, but, you know, there really wasn't any excuse. The community thought someone was going to do it instead of, like, everyone's looking at each other and it just didn't get done. So, Tekken Tag 2.
It's got a good window, too, I feel like. You know, a lot of the, like, at least how I am, is the state of the game, right? The fighting games right now. You know, I love Street Fighter 4, I always will, but I'm just kind of, it's a little stale to me. And Marvel's great, but I'm just not good at it. And it's just a little too crazy for me, I'll be honest.
It gets you a little angry.
You know, And then you have some other crap out there, you know, some schoolgirls and some skirts and cat girls and all that bullshit. But if you want to hit somebody in the face and, you know, you want to, like, step on a guy.
Feel good about it.
Yeah, if you want to be a fucking man, like, pick this game up, suck it up, you know, get your ass beat for a while like you do in anything, you know? Like, you want to be a cool kid, like, you got to get your ass beat every now and then. That's just how it is, dude. That's how it is. So this is going to be Naps versus Will. So, you know, these guys play each other a lot, but we'll definitely get, like, a good showcase here of skill and talent.
These guys used to play each other, not even, like, almost exclusively, but they'd be, like, the only people at the arcades playing against each other.
So they know each other.
Yeah, they know each other. And, like, this is actually a really surprisingly good match.
Yeah.
Like, you would think that Will, not really all that well known against, like, Mr. Naps, which is, like, Mr. International for Tekken.
Yeah, but anybody who knows Will from NorCal knows he's a monster. And he plays a very technical character. Nina is not easy to use. Nice punish right there. With that ivory cutter. You probably, you know, if a lot of people out there are Street Fighter fans who have played Cross Tekken, you could recognize a lot of the moves from characters from that game and kind of see them what they are in this, so where they originally came from. It's kind of interesting. There's that ivory cutter again. He's going to be his, like, go-to get-in-there offense move.
Good sidestep, though. That's going to end it.
And there you go. Good movement paying off. Sometimes you just have to have the balls to take that sidestep and walk it out. And Will tried it right there, but Jimmy caught him. Ooh, went for that dip back. They nerfed that move in tag. It is now launch punishable, so that's good news because I hate that move.
Yeah, it's ridiculous how much you can just throw that out.
Oh, yeah, and then he'll throw it out and then throw it out again. One of those type of moves. Good pick up off that 4-4 too, or that
wall carry.
Running to
Good stage acknowledgement. What is Jimmy? Yeah.
Oh.
Don't,
He gets that little mini
That was
combo.
like 3 resets like in one.
Naps, man. I play this guy all the time.
Good block, good
I haven't
punish.
beaten him once. I think like our total record probably be like 500-0 right now. That's crazy. I haven't beaten him once.
Yeah, with Jimmy, it's hard. I mean, in Tekken in general, it's really hard.
It is, especially when they have like really extensive knowledge of your characters and stuff. Like you're not gonna get away with shit. You know, like you gotta play straight up.
And like I try to equivalent like things into like skill levels, and there seems to be like so many more skill levels that you can attain in Tekken. Like there's so many like layers that are like separating a good player from even just like an average player. And then from a good player to like a really good player, there's still so many layers and so many things that you have to acknowledge.
I mean, just look at Mishimas. We don't even have any in the States. Like, nobody really has, like, an adequate one. I mean, there's some players that are good with them. But then you look at, like, Korean Mishimas, and they look like Magnetos, you know? And I really wanted to play Devil Jin, but everybody is telling me, don't do it. Don't do it, man. You're not ready yet. Like, and I hate that. I hate when somebody says that to me, but I realize
it makes me want to do it more.
It makes me want to do it more, but I realize they're right, you know? But they're like watching good Mishimas like art. It looks so pretty.
And with the stage switch or with the side switch, Will can do the Tiger Knee while standing one combos better on left-hand side, so
I respect that, so he wants that side.
he has to do the rope combo on the right-hand side.
Okay, that's last match I saw him. I was wondering why he wasn't doing the while standing one. You can do about 5 reps normally,
Yeah,
but you can't do it as a natural while standing because she has a quarter circle forward move.
Yep.
So you have to
cancel
end it
your
up. Yeah,
crouch dash into it. And it's a really tight window.
it is tight. It's a tough combo. Good movement from Will. Another kind of thing about Nina is she has a back sway at down at quarter circle forward back, so you can't do lazy man backdash cancels. You have to do very solid, precise movement. That's one of the things that always impresses me in this game, that, you know, not being somebody who plays the game, and if you're just watching, really understands. Oh, see, there you go. Tries to punish it, gets whacked by it. That happens to me all the time.
Yeah.
I think you got a while standing for it on block. That's like, or not while standing, just on magic for it.
Yeah, you can. You know, you can just also just throw out a really safe, like, medium range mid.
Yeah.
And usually Dragon Off will fall right into it.
That's true.
But when he does that backsway, you just want to punch him in the face.
Right, you just
for
want to hit
doing
him.
it.
Stomper. Oh, man. Jimmy on the hill to win this one. And
Nice.
went for that sway back, and there you go. Threw out a mid right there and just caught him.
And I'm always really surprised because the backsway doesn't go that far back, but it just gets you out of range, just good enough for you to look stupid when you get hit by
You
it.
look stupid, and it's just, it's quick on the back step, so a lot of times you'll whip a jab and then it'll clap you.
Yeah.
Nice. Ended with the blonde bomb, went for a reset, didn't pay off, gets bound on the wall. Jimmy nails his wall
But yeah,
combos.
tries to go for the other wall. But
Yeah,
doesn't
but this is
get
kind of
that.
a funny shaped wall stage, so slipped off.
Yep, there that is.
Yeah, that probably.
Oh, reset. Oh,
All right.
yeah.
Giving him a second chance here. Ooh, went for the 1+2 throw. Broke it. Oh. Nice break too by Jimmy. One of those things, you know, you were saying about throw breaking and how it can be tough for players. There are programs out there. One of those cats I ran into his program, Noodles.
Yes.
It's one of the most extensive throw breaking programs I've seen. It's
It is
crazy.
really good.
It is
and
so
I like
good.
it.
And they use like Zio, who's like has the hardest throws to break, so they make it like really extensive. It's, like there's all kinds of stuff with it. So
And what's really good about that, like say if you have a laptop, and you just like maybe a work laptop or something, it's an actual program that you can download onto your computer as opposed to like having like a flash program that you have to be online to play.
Right.
So like whenever you're out, you can just kind of break that open and actually use it, and it's good.
it's really good. I still struggle at the 60 FPS breaking throws,
Yeah.
but like I'm getting there. Now it's just more about like getting them in matches, you know, when you have to worry about other crap coming at you.
Yeah, like one of the ways that I kind of practice breaking throws is I actually don't even play the game. Like I actually go out and I watch a bunch of videos.
Yeah.
And so you're just watching the game just as it naturally does it. And in your head, like you'll see a throw, and then just in your head, just like, okay, that was a 2 throw.
Yeah, or 2.
That was a 1 throw. That was a 1+2 throw. And you just start like instinctively you just start seeing it. And that's
Yeah.
what really
You
is
do.
like the hard thing about Tekken is that you just need to start seeing which one it is. And like having a throw breaker is cool and all. It's really good, useful tool for a lot of people.
But it's not like practical in-match
It
practice.
isn't like you're just watching it come out of nowhere, because that's
Yeah.
when it really that's when it gets you, when it
Right.
just comes out of nowhere and you're not expecting
Yeah,
it.
I mean, I wish all throws were like, you know, a character just standing in front of me like, throwing it, but there's usually a setup there. There's usually like a bunch of punches in your face, and yeah. All right, so here's this. Is it that Lay player? Is he? Oh no, it's Johnny. Sorry, I wasn't sure if that Lay player was still in here. That guy is pretty entertaining to watch, though. I forget his name.
Lay?
Yeah, the guy who plays Lay. Crazy drunk. That
Yeah.
guy, yeah. He's knocked out, but oh no, he's still in it. That's right. He lost actually to somebody. He was supposed to be knocked out, but the guy he lost to had to leave.
Oh, okay.
So he just ended up progressing in the
that
tournament.
triple elimination.
Yeah.
Oh, I think they're playing right now, actually.
Oh yeah, he is playing on the other machine. Oh, that guy's kind of entertaining to watch.
Get ready for the next
Hopefully we can get Q on here too, man. That guy is sick. He's like, there's like all these random stance transitions.
Yeah,
like
it looks
no-
like he lost, though.
Yeah.
He lost a phase.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Oh.
Instead, you get to see maybe Spawn later.
Yep. So Johnny versus Renzo. It should be interesting. I actually haven't seen these guys play each other yet.
Yeah.
But he's getting hit by that forward 1+2.
This is actually one of those matches that's just really hard for
Oh man, he gets the pick up again. Yeah.
He's just too big to get away from a lot of the
Right.
stuff. And Lars' back one is really comparable to Kuma's standing jab.
Nice. Johnny's gonna have
Good
to
block.
bend it. Yeah. Nice, he got it.
It's not going to kill though.
Oh, it might.
Unfortunately, Kuma doesn't have very much from that. But
Oh, okay.
oh, good low parry. Oh no, he messed it up.
Dropped it. I think that was actually the auto low parry that the hunting stance startup has. It has like a 3 or 4 frame window, I believe, when he goes into the stance that auto low parries. Got that huge launcher right there. Goes for a pick up, nice punish.
Yeah, Johnny opting for the setup afterwards as opposed to
Guaranteed damage.
yeah, guaranteed damage. Because it's really hard once Lars is keeping you out, even if you're Kuma with some decent range. You want to stay really close to Lars and make it into a slobber knocker instead of letting him space you out and then just throw out back ones and down forward twos, let you whip stuff right in front of him.
And that down back forward going to work while standing 2 right at the end. Now while standing 2 has 2 transitions. You can go into dynamic entry or the other one. I forget what the name is.
Oh, the back one?
Yeah, the one where he shoots
I don't
back.
know what that's called too.
Nice, knocked him out of that forward 1+2.
Good pick.
Got the reset.
But Jeff jumped out of it to reduce the damage.
Okay.
Another
little trick.
yeah.
Yeah.
Whenever you're airborne, you take 75% of the damage as opposed to, 125% right now for standing
Oh, all
moves.
right. I did not know that. Nice, got him in that laying down stance. Ooh, hell sweep.
Yep.
Pick up.
And
Nice.
he's going to go for the mix-up afterwards.
He gets a good 30% right there. Nice duck in a while standing 2. Goes for the setup again, right in the hunting stance. Ooh, sidesteps that launcher.
Yeah, that was a really good side step.
That was a great sidestep.
But I guess Kuma doesn't really have much to deal with that out of while standing.
What's his tracking? Like forward 4? Like what's?
He has.
Oh, no punish on that low. Gets the hell sweep.
I forget what it is. He has like this really long mid swipe in it.
Oh, that's
but a lot
right.
Of his,
yeah.
a lot of his normals actually do have a decent amount of tracking on it.
Oh man, he got the combo on the knockdown. Not optimal combo, but he went for an Oki setup and it paid off.
Johnny tried to go for the wake up. What is that? The backs.
Yeah, that little
backstroke
swipe that he has. Yeah. Perfect zone on that 5th round. Nice stuff from Renzo. He's playing solid. Both of them are. He's gonna go back to Kuma. Yep.
Like, to be honest, I don't think I've ever seen a Tekken 6 tournament where Johnny didn't play Kuma. Like, it would
I
actually
saw
really
one where he went to SoCal. He lost to somebody. It was like top 3, and then he ended up switching to Wang. It was It was that like Axis Gamer BS, you know, where they didn't pay anybody and all that.
Really?
Yeah, like well, actually they did. I take that back, but yeah, it was just it was some random tournament. Right, so 60% basically gone already. Now he's just playing safe. Johnny falling apart.
Yep.
He's got to make something happen. Got to play more patient.
It's really hard to play patient against
Yeah,
like Lars.
it is. It's kind of
Because he
stupid, actually.
controls-
Yeah.
Like, Kuma is really good at keeping you out. Like, that's going to be like your main tool. And then he gets in and just like basically mixes up. And then he like it breaks up and he's just spacing you out until you decide to like take a risk and work your way in. But Lars controls that range so much better than
He really
Kuma
does.
is.
It's down, like you said, down back 2-1, down back 4. Just the back 1 is like, for whatever reason, goes that range. Up forward 4, which we haven't seen Renzo use a lot of, but
and it's a good, like it's kind of good to stay away from up forward 4 just because of how Kuma throws out his jabs at his
that's
range.
true. Yeah, that's probably why he's not using it. So and Kuma's lows are all garbage, so he's not throwing those out. You know.
Good punish.
Yeah, there's enough forward 4.
Unfortunately, yeah, that's like the best that he gets.
He got a little desperate. Usually, you can tell when they start throwing out up forward 4s, they're getting a little desperate. So.
Yeah, just watching that wall standing 4 miss at like 1 character distance was like just depressing.
Is that unpunishable? That big launch right there?
Which one?
The one he just landed at.
4-4-2?
Yeah.
I know most characters can punish it. Probably just not.
Yeah.
You just didn't go, or just didn't choose the right
pushes
part.
them so far. Nice movement from Johnny. Walking in, fainting, nothing.
Going to
Oh, that's going to hurt big time.
Yeah. Even with Rage, up forward 3 is still going to be really hard. But
Yep.
oh, good move.
Wow. He just stuck out a good mid right there. Caught him probably trying to crush something or sidestep. Of course, up forward 4, -9.
Yeah.
One of those moves you feel like it should be unsafe, but I guess not. It does have a lot of startups.
And
so.
it's really linear.
Yeah,
like
that's
even
true.
the smallest sidestep. But I mean, Kuma probably isn't going to sidestep it.
Yeah, I think he can
he's so big.
sidewalk it and still get hit.
Yeah.
Right.
Like when you play, there's like characters in this game that you just have to sort of like make amends with their flaws.
Yeah.
And Kuma and like, I play Christy and Capos and they can't sidewalk. Kuma's sidewalking is really risky just because of how wide he is.
Yeah.
And these are just things that you sort of like, I'm going to play this character, I'm just going to deal with it.
You just got to get really good at your linear movement.
Yeah, you got to get really good at your Korean backdashing and then just being able to get in and out and force people to miss. That's, yeah.
Man, just mauled right there. Oh, a little hop kick right there. So stubby. He really, like, you're right. Like playing that patient game, and maybe, you know, it sounded good to me because he was getting beat up, but he just doesn't have the pokes to do it.
Yeah.
And a hell sweep again.
Because he hit that jab.
Oh,
yep,
wall
there it is.
set up, big damage. Nice. Wow, that whole sequence right there was basically 100% damage.
As soon as he went for the second one, I knew exactly what he was doing.
Nice wall standing 4 right there.
I was watching a lot of Prince videos. He's this Kuma player from Korea.
Kuma Panda
Basically,
player, yeah.
he just leaves his combo enders really open. And then he goes for that mix-up where he goes for the unblockable or he goes for the rolling bear.
Right.
And that's basically how he was ending every single one of his combos.
Yeah, that guy is really strong.
It's actually really scary how good that has worked out for him. And this was like in Tekken Crash. Tekken at almost its highest level. And he's just like throwing out this incredibly unsafe, risky mix-up.
Nice. Johnny playing very solid. Jeff really just struggling to find a way to get in there, and he's getting beat up trying to hit buttons now. I was going to say we might see up forward 3. I was just going to say it because he's getting desperate. He's got to make something happen.
And up forward 3, it's not even like a really bad move against Kuma. Like Kuma's probably going to hit you from maybe 30%.
Wow. Yeah, if that.
I mean, Johnny, that was
yeah.
good, huh?
Johnny ends up taking. He's smiling over there. He's feeling good. Jeff thought he's going to win this Tekken tournament. Not yet.
There's a bet going on right now. I think it's like $50 between like Jimmy, Bronson, Brian, like who can win the most tournaments in Tekken Tag 2 in NorCal.
Interesting.
But Johnny, I think, is having like a buy-in where if he just wins one tournament, he wins the entire thing.
I respect that. He played great right there, man.
Yeah.
If he plays every match like that, he's on the way.
That bear.
So, all right, thanks everybody for tuning in. I know if you're sick of watching, you know, other tournaments going on, you know, we got no glare at this tournament. There's no glare. There's no bugs in our cabinets. We're just good American tournament right here. Hit people in the face. That's what we do.
Is that what's going on at SBO? Glare?
It's crazy, man. I don't know what's going on over there.
Hope everybody who bought that stream is getting their money's worth.
Yeah. I mean, you're never really going to get your money's worth on those streams, but you'll see a lot of sick play. That's what you're paying for, you know.
Yeah.
You're not paying for production, that's for sure. It's crispy, and you're going to get a lot of sick matches, but that's it. Nothing else.
Hey, so I think you got your wish. You
Oh,
got
right
some,
on, yeah. Lay actually the first character I ever played in Tekken, so.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's Tekken 3, and I played him in Ling, so.
Yeah, Lay in Tekken 3 was a lot of fun, just because he could just get away with so much fun.
Right, like, I was just going bonkers with him.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, this character's great. You know, down back 1 and back turn stance, like all the kind of crazy stuff he had, so.
And now Lay is so much work.
Yeah, he has a lot of work now.
I was watching all the Lay videos in Street Fighter Cross Tekken, and it's like, I haven't played Street Fighter Cross Tekken. I've maybe played it once or twice.
That's good. You should stay away from it.
I try not to hate on games that I don't play, but they actually like kept Lay with all his stances and everything. I was actually really interested to see kind of how that would all play out when the game actually came out.
Yeah, I was so surprised how they made it, because I was like, he sidesteps to get into his stances from Razor Rush. Like, how the hell are they going to make him? Because you can't just, like, it would be wild if they just let him Razor Rush in a stance change and it's safe.
Yeah.
Like, now he gets a mix-up every time. Like, that's unfair. But apparently he has an infinite, so that's good.
Yep.
That's how they balanced him. They're like, he's going to be a lot of work,
Yeah.
so just give him a palm loop.
Oh, wow.
What the hell?
That was a good sidestep. And the interesting thing about this matchup, like K30 is obviously the better player, but Lay experience, it's really hard. Because Lay is a really complicated player, it's really hard to find people who are good at playing Lay.
Yeah, and
so
you gotta
Lay
know
can
a
get
lot
away,
about his stances.
like a mediocre Lay player can get away with very like iffy gimmicks.
Yep.
Because like just that level of familiarity is so low, especially in the USA.
And you saw this guy just play Shen earlier in the Virtual Fighter tournament, so he loves the drunk stance characters. He actually uses drunk stance a lot. Ooh, nice hop kick right there with Lay, even though it's really not that great of a stance.
Yeah, you're kind of stuck like mobility-wise. You have to like take really big risks and huge risks like moving with it.
It has some like evasive, I think it has some reversal, like as parry
Yeah,
effect.
it has punch parry, and then you have like a backdash out of it, like this forward dash, and then you have just like his like he has a low that crushes high.
Yeah.
So it's really tricky to sort of do it, but you have to just get in that range and then you're locked in. And
yeah, and moving in that stance is kind of shitty.
yeah.
So.
It's really risky because it's really exaggerated. He does like this big arcing
That's
backdash
sway,
out
yeah.
of it, and then even
He
like
just
moving
hop kick
forward,
that
yeah.
ass. So. All right, so K30 took that first one as expected, but got to see some cool stuff. There's that
Nice.
lay down stance. All right,
Combo.
Yeah,
Oh, this
good
is the
work.
follow-up though, but
and there you go. That's looked like the startup of the drunk stance right there.
Yeah.
He caught a parry.
and it's a punch parry. It puts some side step or side turn, so it doesn't really give you all that much of an advantage.
Yeah, just more like psychological advantage. Oh, hop over.
Nice. Yeah. And he's really like risking it with these wake up transitions into the play dead stance.
I mean, he's a pretty unsafe character.
Yeah.
Like as far as like his essentials go, his fundamentals. So.
And that's pretty the fact though with Tekken. Like most of the tricky characters are very high risk, high reward.
Yes. So it's tough to play them fundamental.
Yeah.
You have to tend to be a kind of crazy player and like take those risks, you know.
And Tekken is actually like how it's transformed over the years is that like being tricky actually does have a lot of benefits in this game.
Yeah, definitely.
And
I mean, it can bridge like a whole layer of skill.
yeah.
So it's definitely useful.
And with all these tricky players, like you end up finding all these situations where almost every single person that picks up this character, they're gonna play it completely different.
Yeah, it's annoying.
Yeah.
Hard to deal with. Oh, nice sidestep. Punish is big.
Round 3. Fight.
It's that razor
Nice.
rush
Oh yes,
stance.
and he gets the full combo on counter hit.
That was great. Picks him up.
Yeah.
Nice.
That transition
Oh.
into all his grounded stances is just so risky with the way that Brian plays because he doesn't pressure so much on wake up against Lay because he understands, you know. Oh, that didn't hit. That's crazy.
Wow. It did some evasive maneuvers right there, though. Let him get some
Nice.
back turn combo. Caught him with the swipe and snake stance. Ooh, it goes right to the lows.
Yep.
Wins. Round 4.
Yeah, and I think it's his Panther stance is like it parries everything or something? Or mids and lows?
Panther
or-
stance is low parry,
Is that what it does?
Yeah.
Yes.
but you can't block mid out of that stance, which
Oh,
is
okay. That's what it is. Go for the throw fake. Nice.
yeah. If you ever get like really attentive to which stances that they're going, because Lay has a set order of his stances while he's in
Doing
his
razor.
animal stance.
Oh, yeah.
So if you like, good running tackle. But yeah, if you like see him sidestep in the direction that's going to lead into Panther, you can just throw out a launcher and it'll almost always just go through.
Yeah. Nice punish right there in the stance transition. Takes the hit.
Nice.
Shining Wizard.
Yeah, I'm really surprised that Brian has been going for more throws.
Oh, big damage.
Brian stayed down thinking that it was going to whip in
Yeah,
front of him.
whiff, right. I
But the
thought
thing
so
is,
too.
the thing is that the tracking on that unblockable is very bad.
Yeah, so he just
like,
stood down, took
yeah, stood
more
down.
damage because he was down. You could actually tech and take less damage, but
So yeah, he would have teched and would have avoided it entirely.
Yeah.
But smart move by mid.
and again, that's what we were talking about. These these little crafty setups.
Yeah.
You never see them. You've probably never seen Lays unblockable, and then
Yeah.
So he ends up going to Roger, maybe to catch him off guard.
Yeah.
So he was telling me that tail swipe is actually safe? Is that what? Or it can be?
No, it can't be low parry.
Oh, that's what it was, right.
Yeah. So it's a really like slow low, but it's really hard to see. So you really have to like manage your reactions when you see it, because with a slow low, you have like people who are gonna like try to low parry it, but you can only block it. It's really unsafe when it's blocked. But that instinctive, like, okay, I saw it. Like, I finally saw it. I know what I'm going to do about it.
Yeah.
You have to hold back that reaction where it's like, I'm going to, oh, well, I'm going to low parry it because you can't. You'll get hit every single time. Yeah. See, this is what I thought you should have been doing with King. Like,
Or giant swings
Yeah.
and shining wizards.
just get your throw game on.
Throw game, it's just like the low game in a sense where it just opens them up to stuff, you know? If you're not necessarily going for them thinking, okay, this is going to land.
Yeah.
It's just like Street Fighter. You're throwing them, they're teching it, you're setting up a mind game for later. It makes them aware that you're capable of doing it, so.
And it's a slow breakdown, especially when throws start going through. Your confidence when throws start going through, like your confidence in your throw breaking, goes down so fast. It's like a meter that you just had. Like, I'm really throw breaking, and as long as you're maintaining it, you're cool. But as soon as like a couple go through, you start rethinking like if you're seeing it right, if you're reacting correctly.
And then you're like, okay, I'm going to try and duck one because I'm not breaking these. All right, good damage from Brian.
Yep.
He's probably going to walk away with this, barring some big comeback.
Backdashing. Oh, and he takes a tackle.
Grab him. Yep. You can react
without
to those.
minimal damage. Nice low parry.
low
That was a
parry.
low parry from the Panther stance.
Right, that's what we're talking about,
Yeah.
auto parries.
Oh, see, the tail, low parry it, so.
Right, same thing, right into that stance. Went for the low, but that time went for the tail, can't parry it. So, pretty interesting. You know, it's like one of those weird things you never think it'd be useful, and we just saw it win a match right there, you know?
Get ready
You're
for
like,
the
oh,
next
can't low parry it? Who cares? Why would you even low parry
And supposedly, like, the tail sweep got nerfed really bad.
it? Did it?
I don't know. Or was it side step 4 that got nerfed really bad? Like,
fight.
Roger has a lot of good lows.
He got
but
nerfed,
they're all-
I
yeah.
know, because I know, like, Roger players are like, why the fuck is this character getting nerfed? He's already ass, you know?
I really hope, like,
Round two.
people kind of find a way to work him into a team where he's actually useful. Like, to be honest, I haven't seen a Roger
I haven't
Jr.
seen
video.
one.
Yeah.
I watch a lot of, like, lately I've been watching a lot of Korean, Japanese videos. I haven't seen one.
Yo.
So, I see more Yoshimitsu than Roger.
Yeah.
That's kind of sad, because he's a cool character.
Yeah, it's a
Round three.
kangaroo. Like, what other game has a fighting kangaroo, dude?
It's like, you know what it reminds me of? It was like the Looney Tunes when, like, what was it, Tom and Jerry, you know?
Yeah,
when
yeah.
Tom's, like, going out to catch him and he runs into
Yeah, it's
that
a giant mouse.
Yeah, I think it's up there. Yeah, exactly. Just to fight that damn kangaroo.
Yeah, I mean, besides, like, this and, like, Streets of Rage, like, come on, dude. Boxing kangaroos?
Is Will playing Anna?
Get ready for the next battle.
I've never seen him play Anna. Nice.
I have seen him play a few times.
He's playing for the outfit, man.
Yeah.
That was one reason I would have played her. It's just because she looks sick in that outfit. She doesn't have that anymore, though. In tag,
she
right?
not?
I think they took away their the third outfits or
Yeah.
whatever. So she just has that.
Is that her third outfit?
Ah.
I honestly have no idea.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Usually, whenever I play this game, like it's like someone wearing a costume, or whenever I watch a vid, it's someone wearing a costume.
Yeah,
so it's
that's
really
true.
you hardly ever see anybody in like their regular clothes. You see them with like pink afros and
Right, stupid stuff.
shiny belts and fish in their hands.
Yeah, what is with the fish in the hand?
Supposedly, Koreans think it makes your throws harder to see.
Really? You think it'd make them more telegraphed?
You would think, like, I don't know the mentality. These guys are obviously so much better than me, so I'm just gonna take their word for
Right,
it.
I mean, I will too, but... Well, shit, I'm gonna put some fish in my hand. You know? Put an afro on and just do whatever it takes. Anna, a pretty basic character. If you know, she's a good starter kit character,
Yeah.
but she's also got great fundamentals, good lows, decent mids.
Yeah.
Not a big damaging character though by any means. So
She has a lot of really deceptive strings, which I think at a low level it really gets you kind of used to playing her, because you can actually get away with a lot of stuff with
Yeah.
Anna, even at a medium to high level. She has like a lot of strings where you have to sidestep in order to
have
like
to duck, yeah.
So getting used to all that stuff like that.
And she's
Could use a tracking move. Both of them trying to get each other to sidestep into it.
Right. Just keep them honest, keep them linear.
Yeah.
You know. But she's got a good tracker too. It's fast, so.
And it's good for Roger because Roger's range is still like pretty crappy. It's a really good long range move, mid, safe, unparryable.
Oh, Will's doing pretty good so far. She's one of those few characters that has that, oh, nice, full crouch down forward 1, I believe.
Because Anna's like big mix-ups is always going to be out of full crouch, and this will probably kill.
Oh, it might tech it.
Oh.
Yep. Sliver. Right in a rage, too.
But because Anna can go into full crouch so fast in this game, it's really scary. Like, if you aren't throwing out moves to kind of stop her from getting into her full crouch range, she can just walk up, full crouch in your face, and for like a frame, and then you're looking at a 50-50 mix-up, and so resets after that.
That's kind of interesting. Characters actually could perform full crouch moves at different rates, right? I noticed that because Lars actually can't go into full crouch that fast and do his down forward 1+2.
It's really like surprising. Like Jack is almost instant the way that he gets his to come out. Anna's like a lot of the same. I think it's more like the applications of the moves that you're using and then the directions and everything that kind of also play into it.
Again, using that tracking move. You said he's really worried about Brian's lateral and you know, movement, so he's throwing out that tracker a lot. Got him cornered though. Let's see how Brian fights out of this.
Yeah, and I mean, using the tracking move is just trading like in any other fighting game.
Yep.
You want to like just make them start backdashing, make them be a little bit more linear, and side stun wasn't gonna help him out there.
Oh, there's one of those like strings you're talking about.
Yeah, it just comes back.
Just comes out, you're not really sure what's going on, and hits you anyways. Element is surprise, a very legitimate tactic in Tekken.
Yeah. Jimmy gave Will some tips, even though Will just won, so.
Yeah. I don't know why he played Anna. If there was some tactical reason he played Anna, perhaps he didn't like something about it. I don't know.
Maybe familiarity.
Yeah,
and I mean, it isn't like Anna is that bad of a character. If you're gonna worry about like tag 2 and having a team,
nice.
Might as well go for it.
Down forward 2 right there.
Yep. Wall carry. Oh, yeah, close right next to the wall. Didn't get it up high enough. Oh.
It looks like he's putting on a lot more offense this time, less movement.
And Brian going back to King helps him out a little bit too.
Yep.
Yeah, did it duck that mix up. Oh.
And there's one of those tricks we're talking about from that move. But Will held down back. That's how you get out of back turn situations quickest. And it gives you a little evasiveness. But Will takes it.
Yeah, it moves you back, it turns you around. And at that point, you're really only worried about like a mid chasing you down from a distance.
Nice, right there. Anna actually has something similar to that push move. Oh, picks him up again.
Yep.
Out of her down forward 3 stance. And shine.
Good just frame.
Oh, that was that, that's right. Yeah, he doesn't use that enough.
It's unsafe, I think, in this game.
Is it?
It's -10 now. Or it's got worse in Tekken Tag 2.
Because I see King player, I was watching that Triple H guy, and he's using that move a lot, so.
It's a good mid. I mean, if you're only taking a jab, that's not that bad in comparison to a lot of
you get, you know,
in comparison to a lot of other mids that King has, it's not that bad. And the reason why you want to use it in certain situations is because it actually does pick up like grounded. It hits really low to the ground, so you can use it to float into juggles and then get bounds off of it. And it's a really just versatile tool. It's a little unsafe now, I think, in Tag 2, but it should be worth going for.
Yeah.
Oh, good hop kick.
That was a great punish right there.
And from the charge, yep. Keep it basic. Ground throw.
Yep.
And you just got, it's a 50-50 guess right here.
Oh, man.
Guess is wrong twice.
And
then you still got to wait. You still got to. The sad thing is after that, those 2 wrong guesses, you still are like in the worst position.
Yeah, you still got to do it. Okay, this is how interesting King is as a character.
Yeah. And Brian doesn't like that in King. Like, he wants everything to be a little bit more guaranteed. But the mind games that you play with King, like, to me, is really interesting. You just go from, like, one mix-up to another one.
Right, if you wanted to play something more guaranteed, play the wrong character.
Yeah, play Armor King. So.
Play Armor King, exactly. All right, so 1-1.
Evened up.
Turned into a good match. Michael to Nina?
Yeah.
Yes.
both of them playing their gimmick characters and both forced to be made honest.
Right.
ready for the
But that's
next
good because you play your gimmick character first, and like whoever gets the
Yeah.
first win's kind of in a a commanding position. So it's a little bit of a gamble to play your gimmick character first, but it
Yeah.
can pay off.
round one.
You know, I always hated her natural costume, like
Yeah.
her default costume. I just really felt like they should have just threw it away and gave
Yeah,
her
it's
something
kind of
new.
plain.
It just looks so old and dated.
And that's like the worst camouflage like in the world.
Like, what the hell are you trying to camouflage?
Like I can't think of many situations where purple camouflage is actually like relevant.
I have no idea. Yeah, I couldn't even begin to make a joke on that one. But he scooped him up right there.
Oh, yeah, he messes it up.
Yeah,
Right hand side.
Right. That's right. So that's what you're talking about, man.
Oh,
Maybe K30 should look for a 2-4 throw early on. Put him
Yeah.
on that side.
Yeah, that's one of the interesting things like I really like about those, and I've actually just like I've always thought about it, but like using throws for positioning is really underutilized. Just like I think at all levels.
And knowing that if they break the throw, it puts you out of a wall and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Like Jack's one throw, if you ever have your back against the wall and you're playing Jack, like that's a really bad situation. But if you get a one throw, no matter what the situation is, if they block it or break it, you're out of the wall. Like they'll break it and it'll put them towards the wall. You'll be back turned. You just turn around and you have wall position.
Right.
If it hits, you get 3 hits against the wall, and it's awesome. So there's like not much risk outside of them just ducking it and punishing you for it. Good. Oh yeah, that sucks.
Yep. Now, can you see a low like that, or do you more want to react and
Yeah.
hit a button? Like, what are the what do you do? Because
It's
I get
different
hit by I get hit by laggy lows a lot.
Yeah, it's different for a lot of people. It's with Tekken, like I think you just really have to be attentive to what's coming out, and with that, like you kind of have to focus on like 1 or 2 parts of the body that are just going to be the tells.
Right.
for
Like,
the
so
move
if
that's
the
coming
character
out.
like squats down really
Yeah.
low, you're like, okay, a low is coming.
Like sometimes I can see the full crouch down forward 4, and it helps with it being a full crouch move.
Yeah.
But it's also still really hard because you can go into full crouch so fast. Sometimes you're looking for something else to come out, and it just catches you by surprise.
Yeah.
You can see it, but it's really hard.
It's
to
tough, right? Yeah. I mean, Naps was trying to teach me to block, like, snake edges and stuff like that. 'Cause that is so laggy.
Yeah.
But, like, I was getting hit by it nonstop, and I guess after a week of getting hit by it, I
Nice,
started
that's
to
a good
see it.
win. Oh, still winners, right?
Yeah, Will takes that.
Oh, that was in losers.
That was losers, so K30 is out of this. He's got to shake that ring rust off and come back, man.
Yeah, I think we all have a fair amount of ring rust. But yeah, good win by Will.
So it's going to be Will
And
versus...
Som.
Oh, so Som beat Renzo off
Wow, what is?
for title of Best Lars.
Round one.
So this one's going to be tough, because Will... Well, no. Will played him earlier, I believe, right? Isn't this going to be Double Jeopardy?
I don't know.
I feel like Will beat him earlier in the tournament.
Can I move this?
Yeah, just go ahead.
Round two. Fight.
Oh, maybe not.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it.
No, I'm pretty sure he did because I
Oh,
talked to
this
him.
one.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah, he did beat him earlier in the tournament. There we go. Because I was talking to him and he's saying, Som's been in the scene for so long. He's, old school player.
Yeah.
And he was saying when he was a little kid, basically, like, Som used to body him. So he said it felt good to finally get a win on him.
Yeah.
So it's good to have somebody like Som who's been around, he knows the ropes. He's never going to be a walk in the park for anybody. And it doesn't hurt that he plays a character like Lars.
Yeah, I actually
Great
haven't
block
seen-
right there.
I haven't seen Som play Lars before. But, actually, no, I'm just kidding.
Well,
The joke with Som is that he'll always pick the best character in the game, no
he's
matter
one of those
who
guys?
it is. Yeah. And so, like, we had this joke, like, why do you like playing Lars? Like, outside of him just being the best character.
I respect people who do that at some level though, because they don't want
Yeah.
they don't want anything against them.
Oh, wow, that was a good pick.
Nice. So Som takes round one.
But yeah, it's like a no-nonsense, I want to win sort of attitude. And those kind of people usually end up being good players.
Yeah, and it's no excuses at the end of the day either. Like, you do how you're going to do. Wall.
Nice.
And, no
tries to go for the
mix-up,
mix-up.
but Will not biting. It's kind of risky because then he can do, like, impossible combos, too.
Oh, counter
shoulder
hit.
check, and and just checking him on that wall.
Round 3.
Will's got to remember, he's got to work his low game. He said that, there he goes right there. He said earlier that was the big reason, one of his keys to victory was he wasn't using lows enough, he wasn't opening up song. Wow, does not tech that. Ivory cutter. There's that down back four, great range.
It's almost isn't really, oh wow, he went for the,
It's gonna be big damage.
yep.
Nice, finishes with that blob bomb, goes into a low string. It looked like natural combo, counter hit, or he just ate the whole thing.
Yeah, just ate it.
Skull splitter. Walks up with a 1-2. Oh, nice evasive right there. The down back one, countered it with whatever Will hit.
Yeah, good sidewalk.
Yeah. And the thing with when you get thrown on your side, you have to tech the button of your side getting thrown.
Yeah.
So it's kind of
Really awkward.
It is
I was
awkward.
really surprised that Virtuefire had that mechanic. They put that mechanic.
It's kind of
in.
annoying,
Yeah.
but they did it anyways. They really wanted to just make stuff complicated. It's almost easier if you're not
just
good
seeing
at
the throw.
breaking through. Yeah, exactly. 'Cause you're just like, oh, I just need to hit this button, you know. So he's thinking right now, probably wondering about what he's got to do.
Someone that.
Yeah,
right?
Psalm won that.
Get ready for the next battle.
Let's see if Will could dig deep and beat this OG vet. Somebody who's haunted him in the past. He got him earlier, but something about players who played for a long time is they're good at figuring you out because they've seen everything. They're early, like I said, he's going to be working his low game.
Oh,
and
nice.
He feels like that's how he opens up this guy. Nice crouch right there. Does not get the wall standing one. Ooh, interrupted that.
Oh,
That was
good
great.
job making that whip.
That was great. He did everything right.
Yeah. And that back 2-2-2 counter hit, like hit confirm, was really good.
Oh, there it is. Little mini combo. And he gets a little 10% right there. Nice break.
Break.
And there's that shoulder from Lars. 4-4, 1+2. Doesn't hit the wall though. Oh,
Nice.
both going for lows right there. And he stomped her out.
I hate this costume from Lars.
Oh yeah, it's terrible. This is the one that the guy who draws Naruto, right?
Yeah.
He designed it. It's better than the tap out also.
Yeah.
God, those
It's
are pretty
really
bad,
hard.
man.
I think Lars has like some of like the worst costumes in the game. Like he has the armor with the giant like lion on the front of it for like
Well, you know
whatever
what?
reason.
Like I actually like Jin's ults. Like you
Oh,
know
yeah.
the fancy ones they gave him. Like he looks like a captain of a futuristic
Yeah,
boat
yeah.
or something. A
Like a
spaceship.
stormtrooper or
Yeah,
something.
exactly. He looks pretty sick.
Nice, got him on the down forward 1, 2, 3.
Yep. Get some good damage. Gonna go low. All right, so Will playing better this time. Starts off with a little 3-4-3 string. That sway back. Usually when you see him do that sway back, typically an accident trying to backdash.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Little quick crouch and then threw him himself.
Good patience by Song staying on the ground for that. Nice.
That low game really paying off too. It's really opening
Yeah.
up a lot more opportunities.
New challenger.
Like what you'll see with a lot of older players is that instead of really dealing with lows, they'll try to backdash and like keep lows.
Try to space
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Try to make lows irrelevant.
Ready for the
And so
next
Som is not like committing to the lows, and the time that he did commit to the low, he got hit by like an up forward one into
Right.
a combo.
And the low
So-
game is very difficult to deal with in
Yeah.
Tekken. Like you have, that's why you have to implement hop kicks and high or low
Yeah.
crush moves into your game. You know, sometimes you just have to crouch block. Like
Yeah.
you just have to try it.
Mischange.
Oh,
But yeah, and Som's not the type of player just to throw out an up forward 3. Like,
Yeah, I can
sometimes
tell.
with Lars that you just gotta go for it. Oh, up for it.
There's one with a wall carry.
Yeah.
but yeah.
It's not bad as a wall carry. I think he was expecting to move more to the corner than he actually did.
Round 2.
He has a lot of versatile wall carry moves.
Yes.
He can
has-
take you to the wall.
He has
anywhere.
wall carries for just about any situation.
Yes. Even if he's cornered.
Yeah.
Which is bizarre.
Like his down back 2-3 will just carry halfway across the stage. It's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Yeah, I love that one. And then if you're really close, he could do, you know, like down back 2-1, down back 1-3, I believe.
Yep.
So he's got a lot of stuff. There it is.
Yeah.
Doesn't reach it though.
Almost though.
Yep. Oh, checked her.
Oh,
Nice, right there.
later.
Round 3.
All right, Meg. Yeah, take care. Jeff exiting building, Virtual Fighter champ. Not
Did he
so
win
lucky
today?
in second. Yeah, he did.
End of the month. End of the month? Yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay.
A lot of people exiting the building right now, so pardon us for not talking. We gotta make sure. Nice to see you, man.
Later, homie. See you tomorrow though?
All right, hey.
Oh,
Don't worry about me, man. I'll be practicing.
I got you tomorrow, Q. Nice.
Nice.
Up 4-3 into the wall splat. That should be it.
All right, good stuff again.
Good win by Will.
Yeah, this is the second time he fought the guy and came through a really tough situation and still won. So that says a lot about the way he's adapting and learning how to play.
Word. Will's moving on to losers finals, and then we're gonna have winners finals right now, right?
Two familiar faces, Johnny and Jimmy.
I'm rooting for Johnny. Let's just do
I
it.
am too, hell yeah. Why not? Everybody wants to see a Bear player win, man. Does anybody in the States play the Bears besides Johnny?
There are a couple people. Like I remember Akakubo was actually playing Kuma for a while, but that was when he was in Japan.
Yeah. I think that guy's playing like Zafina
Yeah, he's
now.
playing Zafina now.
Yeah.
He likes making things difficult on himself, but then he like
Oh,
just
she
makes
got
everyone look
better.
stupid.
She got way
he makes everyone look
safer.
stupid. Yeah. Can you give me 1 second?
I feel like Zafina is actually a viable character now.
Yeah, in Tag 2, she's
got a-
actually really viable.
She got Nulo, that's pretty godlike,
Mm-hmm.
and then everything almost about her got safer.
yeah.
Everything that matters. And then she got some new transitions and BS like everybody else. So.
Yeah. Like I remember an early Tekken Tag Vanilla or Tekken Tag 2 Vanilla. Like people were saying that she was probably like top tier, top middle tier.
Top female
Yeah.
in there, yeah.
So I mean that's a huge advantage for going from like this,
Worst in the game.
worst in the game to top mid.
Yeah, I like her. I think she's cool. And I see a lot of Korean players messing around with her too. Like Chanel's been messing with her.
Yeah.
A lot of players. Nin.
I really wish more people played Zafina. Like this is the problem with Tekken, especially with no real good online play, is that you don't really get these exposures to these characters that you really need
Yeah, right.
exposure to. It's so difficult to just jump in and then you'll play someone in a tournament.
And they're playing a Yoshimitsu that's
Yeah.
bonkers, you know? Like, it's not even like a normal, like, solid Yoshimitsu.
Yeah.
Well, he's solid. But
Oh
like,
yeah, he's solid.
he's crazy,
I got
too.
played by so many gimmicks. It was. Oh, this is interesting. Johnny going with Wang,
Yeah.
and it
Which
makes sense.
It does,
Yeah.
because Jimmy's movement's so good that he's going to be forced to play a mid-range game and more about fundamentals and
Yeah.
less about kind of, you know,
And Johnny. Oh, that was a good read.
that was nice.
Johnny could throw out a lot of 1-1 and 1-4 just to kind of keep him honest with his movement.
Yep.
Nice. Oh, doesn't get the follow-up though. But wow, the second hit of the back 2-1 goes through.
It looked like trying to interrupt it.
Yeah. Good block.
Oh, punish. Yep. Nice. Stomp him out.
That's a lot of damage.
50%,
Oh.
yeah, for what? Just that magic standing 4.
That was pretty clever, using the crouch to actually get under the jab.
Yep. Johnny playing good fundamentals right now.
Oh.
Sidesteps.
And yeah,
him
that
out.
he got helped out, or Jimmy got helped out by the wall on that one.
Yeah. A lot of times you got to recognize where your opponent is, you know, towards the wall, so you can use moves that naturally you can step them to beat it.
Yeah.
But the wall will aid you.
Yeah, the wall helps you sidestep in certain situations. Like the person's move will actually push you towards the wall and help you sidestep.
Yeah. But
So,
like,
like-
for instance, like, you know, Double Jin's
Oh,
laser
good
scrapers,
spot.
like you
Yeah.
have to sidestep right at the end. But if they're stuck to a wall, you can kind of pin them there and force them to block it. So it's pretty interesting. All right, take care, man.
Yep, throwing out the 1-1 really liberally. Yeah, that sucks. That Max 3 is really unsafe. Oh, wow. Nice.
Punish.
Wall carry.
Yep, big combo.
So gets it. Oh,
no bound.
yeah, 1+2 is a really hard one to get in that situation. Down for 1-1 is a little bit easier on that close 1+200.
Nice by
Nice.
Johnny, wow.
Go, Johnny.
You know, one thing Jimmy was telling me, though, before this tournament is this is basically one of the first tournaments he's playing Dragunov.
No, I'm not running the tournament.
He's going to be playing Dragunov the whole tournament, so he's kind of interested to see how he's going to play Dragunov in tournament. So, kind of a new experience for Jimmy, too, playing this character in tournament. Because he is a Brian player. So.
But it's so hard for me to feel like give Jimmy any excuses. Like, he is so good with just about any character.
Oh yeah, I mean he can go to Mokujin and win this tournament. But.
Like I seen him streak at SVGL 40 deep with Dragunov. So it's like I can't really say that he doesn't have the experience with him. And this is going to be his future character in Tag 2. So
nice. So that's kind of why he committed himself to playing in the tournament. So nice punish right there. Got the counter hit, so he got a full 1-2-3 or 1-2-2. Nice break. And that's punishable, yep. But look at those backdashes by Jimmy. Such great movement. Look at that. But caught him slipping right there, yeah. And again, Jimmy tried to do that snake crawl away, but Johnny's punishing 3 for 3.
Yeah, what I'm liking about how Johnny's playing right now is that he's playing his range game, but then when Jimmy's forcing him to make action, Johnny's getting in there and he's actually being first to throw out the attack. Like he's the first to initiate and first to make his calls.
Yeah, that's definitely how he won the first set. He was definitely the one dictating the inside game when he was having to fight that. Johnny.
Oh, risky shoulder. Nice low
parry.
Oh no!
He dropped the parry combo. And he was raged, so he probably could have killed him.
Yeah, no, it would have definitely killed him.
But if you ask Johnny, he prefers to play a rangy whiff punish game.
Yeah.
But he knows fighting somebody like Jimmy, he's not going to be whiffing a lot. So.
And so, yeah, I mean, Jimmy's recognizing how Johnny is playing. Johnny's throwing out 1-1s, and hopefully, he'll walk into him and get counter hit, or he's waiting for something to whiff, and he gets a down for a 2-1. Yeah. But so Jimmy's just playing outside of that range, but Johnny's making the counter adjustment where he's dashing in and he's being the first one to get his hits and first one to create the action. So
great block right there. And Johnny going back to it over and over again. He's really playing a lot of lows. I feel like he did that the last set and it didn't work out.
Yeah.
So he is doing a lot of lows.
Yeah, and once you get people to sort of start blocking them, Wing actually does have a safe low and down back 4. Oh, and that should kill.
Yep. Big damage right there. Does Dragunov have any kind of hop kick or high or low crush moves?
He has it's up for 3, I think. It's a little sort of jab kick where he jumps in the air. It's not a launch off of it.
Yeah.
Then he has up forward 4, which does low crush, and it's a little bit longer, and you do get a launch or a combo after it.
Well, Jimmy just mauled him right there.
Yeah, Jimmy just took off the limiters. He's just going for it.
The thing I always feel like with Jimmy when I'm playing him is at any time he can just go crazy and kill me.
Yeah.
If he wants to. But he tries to play solid the whole time, you know?
Oh, man.
Good pressure. Oh, ducked that throw right there. Baited it from low.
Yeah, and one thing that you can say about Johnny's play right now is that he's taking all these block streams and he's really being patient and knowing when he's supposed to counterattack. It's so... me personally, I really want to press buttons against Dragunov. I always just want to punch him in the face and make him stop punching me.
But you can't attack in negatives.
Yeah.
Because Jimmy will take advantage of that. He'll go for the guaranteed setups every time. He will not go for a lot of organic, kind of interesting setups. He tends to go for the stuff on paper that works.
Yeah. Oh.
He's got him on the wall now. This is going to be tough. Nice mid right there.
Oh, good.
Sidestep. Big
no.
Oh, no.
Oh, can you still pull this out, though? Oh, reversal.
Nice setup, though. You got to give it to him. That was kind of interesting setup. And
Yeah, with
generic
that
mode.
down forward 2-1 to the side, you just need to go straight into headbutt. It's really risky to go for any combos because as soon as they flip out, you are left with no options.
Yeah.
You just have to go straight into bound, get your death fist, and take your like 60 damage or so. But oh man, so close.
Yeah, he had two tough ones in there where he had the winning combos and he dropped the parry combo, dropped that final combo right there. It's tough, and it's especially tough with the geography of stages and, you know, just having to kind of adapt and change and cut your combos short, knowing where you are in the stage, so.
All right, now I'm interested to see who Johnny's going to go with. Kuma again? All right.
This is going to be a salty car ride for me because these top three are the people that I came in the car ride with.
Ready for the next battle.
So I'm going to have to hear it the whole ride back.
All right, here we go.
This should be a good one, man.
Fight.
Ooh. Going with that quick swipe from Honey says. Nice, back four or something.
Nice wall standing too.
Move is safe, good safe mid.
Forward 2 should get a wall carry on this.
Big damage.
Oh, good block though.
Yep.
Nice.
Will's going to be pretty familiar with Kuma, though. It's not
Yeah.
really surprised by much.
And it's still a hard matchup for Kuma.
Yes,
like
definitely.
Nina definitely dictates all this, especially since Kuma can't sidestep down forward 1.
Yeah. I mean, I was going to say, great hell sweep right there. I would like to see Will implement more movement, you know?
Yeah, and it's going to vary, like, depending on the strategy. It might be like you want to, like, limit Kuma's movement as opposed to, like, just being very evasive.
Yeah, you're right, but it looks like he's moving a lot more this round.
Yeah.
But Johnny's still working him.
He's trying to be, like, really smart with his movement, but then, like, that jab, it just does a good job of tracking. The 2-1 does a good job of
right.
tracking.
It does have a really crazy, like, good hitbox on it, good range. There's the pressure, moving him to a corner.
That was really smart how Johnny used the bear stance to duck under the down forward 1-2 the second hit.
Yeah, he was using a lot of high pressure, so he got out of that.
Oh, this should be scary.
That's big damage.
Good block. That's just going to hit wall.
Yep. That's good damage right there, man. You know what looks really goofy when I was messing around in training mode? If you wall splat with Jin's electric, it hits him on the wall upside down.
Yeah.
It looks so weird. It's like a cartoon. Oh!
Yeah, he misses the combo. He hit that too early.
Johnny
he still gets the down. God damn, Nina sucks.
She is. That's a bad bitch. That's what we like to say around here. Dang, Johnny again with that sky high claw.
Nice rolling bear.
That's some big damage. Real patient. He has her back to a wall though, so he can kind of toy with her. Will's gonna want to fight out. Nice punish.
The first time he did it, he wasn't too sure if that was gonna go through, but now that he saw it the second time, maybe adjustment. Oh man. Ducking in front of Kuma 2-1. Oh no!
Great block from Johnny.
Uh-oh, mix up right after. Yeah, that's so scary. Once Nina sidesteps, you're done for him.
Yeah. Johnny's playing so great, and then he has zero clutch.
Yeah.
He has zero clutch.
Dude, he was doing he was clutch earlier. I think
I don't know.
maybe fatigue is starting to settle in.
Yeah, maybe.
Sleepy Johnny.
Maybe he needs a cigarette, you know, a hamburger.
Yeah.
He looks like he could use a burger. I'll tell you that. That's a man who looks like he could use a burger. Oh! Wake up with that down forward right there. Again, he is finding a home with that forward forward too.
Very liberal use of it. And I think Nina just gets a really easy forward 3 punish off of it.
You have to be able to punish that move. I feel like
I know it's not safe. Yeah. It's Kuma, so I don't know exactly what it is.
Right, who does?
And I play a character which doesn't punish very well, so
that's right. Johnny just nice and clinical right there.
Yeah, I think Johnny still can push it out. He was dictating most of that match before, doing a really good job with the jab and the 2-1.
You know, crazy thing about Johnny is his whiff punish reactions are so crazy.
Yeah.
Like if you whiff something, you're getting hit.
It's actually like with Johnny, a lot of his whip punishing is predictive. He
Almost,
knows it. He knows a lot of what range he's supposed to be at and which range he's supposed to be throwing out stuff. And I played a lot with Johnny. Like, we had tons of battles at Sunnyvale Golf, and it was just me and him, and we'd be playing for like 20 games straight.
Yeah, he's good practice.
So
and not even like, you know, because you're like, I'll probably never run into a Kuma player.
Yeah.
But it's like good fundamental practice when I play him.
And it's the way that he plays Kuma, and the way that he plays just about any character, it really like makes you think about how you're going to risk getting in, because he plays this really simple keep away game. So you're like constantly thinking in a very basic term, but it's a really good practice.
Yeah, he boils a match down, you know, like.
It's a really old school tactic. I wish a lot of our older players still did it, and I wish a lot of our newer players did it more.
Nice
good
launch
run.
Right there,
It goes with the unconventional wall carry and doesn't pay off for him.
But it looks like he's going to win that round with a perfect. Perfect's not uncommon in this game. They happen. So, you know, you might think of like Street Fighter perfects and you're like, oh, in this game it's like whatever, next match.
It only gets bad when you get triple perfected. That's when it's bad.
I've had that happen.
Yeah.
I've had that happen.
It doesn't feel good.
Nice. All right. They're just kind of battling it out for position.
Oh,
there.
no!
Launcher is going to finish it.
Oh, yes. Kuma's fat ass saved him.
Wow. He just like fumbled out of that combo.
Look at Johnny.
Johnny's got a second chance at life right there.
Fat ass Kuma. I like it. Really?
Even Naps is saying he's never seen that happen.
Off of the down forward 3-2? Yeah, I see that shit happen all the time. It's Kuma. Like I see.
He's all, it's Kuma. Jimmy is baffled by that interaction of hitboxes right
Jimmy's
there.
broken right now.
Yeah. Nice. A lot of pressure from Will this round. He doesn't want...
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, that was great. He's finally using a little more low crush moves.
Yeah.
And at the right time, too. He did not want to give Johnny any time to breathe.
Oh,
ooh, that was
good risk.
Yeah.
They might be going They might be going all out in this one.
They're just going a little ham. Yeah.
Yeah, that wall combo sucks.
Yeah, that shit hurts. Big combo from Johnny. Nice duck. Not really a punish he wanted, but he'll take it.
Oh, yeah. Thank God for Kuma's small legs.
Good tech, too. Wow.
Oh, man. Don't take it again.
Oh.
And that was good patience, too.
Yeah, it was nice. That was nice. And Will, 1 round away from taking this.
Good break.
Oh, nailed her. Will's
break.
Will's
doesn't go for the
really strong this set. Just utilizing all his moves.
Yeah, that was really good. Good wall splat, and that's going to be it.
Yep. Sick job from Will. We're going to finish it off with Will versus Mr. Naps. Yeah, so this is going to be grand finals again. Everybody, thanks for tuning in for No Mercy Fridays. And the next one is going to be, Hans, you want to give me a date on that?
Like end of the month. Like
end of the month.
Last Friday of the month.
Yeah, just stay tuned. You know, always have a tab open with the I Play Winner Twitch channel. You know, just always make sure you're watching. It's been a good one. A lot more people turned out than we expected, which is cool. And, you know, everybody's really excited for Tag 2. I'm Magus1234. You can follow me at Magus1234. Hans at Hans, and I Play Winner. Steven, you have a Twitter they can follow you?
No, I'm not on the Twitter.
Well, you're going to have to make one, man. Come on.
Man, I know because I miss out on these crazy conversations.
Yeah, you missed the blow-ups.
Dude, I don't...
So you're going to do that when you go home, all right? Go start a Twitter, and then I can plug that for you when I get home. So.
Okay.
But
it'll be
like sub TL.
It'll be something.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like Twitter just, I don't have like enough reason to be on Twitter.
You say that now. I was so against it for like years. Hans knows. See, he knows.
I was the same way.
Yep.
You don't want to touch that shit with a 10-foot pole.
Right.
And now I'm just like.
Now it's like I can't live without it. Yeah. So take my word for it. Just go make one when you get home, and we'll plug that. I know. Hopefully, we'll do some stuff in the future with all of NorCal, and really, because you know, like you were saying, it's really a community effort to make these games big and fun and exciting to watch. And I got a lot of faith in this game in Tag 2. I think it's going to be great. The training mode looks dope. And that's big. I'm a big training mode guy, so I need training modes to be, very efficient and useful. And if they're not, I really get turned off by a game. So
I'm really interested to see how it turns out. I mean, from the limited amount that I saw, like there's this new prompt that comes up when you punish a blocked move. It says punish.
that's huge.
Yeah, so you know when you're hitting stuff in recovery.
That's
so
that's huge. Yeah.
That
Just that
alone.
alone.
Yeah.
And the record function. I mean, shit. Well, that's it. That's all I need. You know, like what else do you need?
Life is good.
Yeah.
Oh man, good
that
delay.
string. Yeah, nice. And boom! Hold that knee. Hold that knee right to your chin. Dragunov's a cool character, man. Yeah, Jimmy was telling me he kind of progressively got better as they like changed him through the iterations of Tekken.
Because in Tekken DR, he was not good. He didn't have much of anything. And so, like, he came in at 6, and he was decent, but it's really hard with regular vanilla Tekken 6. Not many people got to play it, but that game just had so many stupid characters that it was just so hard to stand out from the stupid characters. But now Dragunov is in a really playable state, and he seems like he's going to be really good in Tekken Tag 2. So.
I think so, too.
Yeah.
He's going to play, of course, Dragunov Brian, very mean team. He likes the villains.
That wall carry.
And they're both impartial to each other as far as the like system goes, which is as good as you're going to get with those characters, because they hate everybody, so. But yeah, that's a bad team. Eris is a pretty good Dragunov, but I think Dabs is the best.
Oh, you might have to make that happen someday.
We can make that happen anytime. Good strength. Jimmy trying to move him to a wall. Jimmy very what's the word for it? He's very mathematical in his approaches to these games,
I was talking to Jimmy the other day, just me and Bronson were talking about how we actually approach the game. And Bronson used to be a very quick reactive player, but now he has to think a little bit more. As you get older, as you start kind of stepping away from the game and into real life, you kind of become a little bit more calculated. But Jimmy was saying that he actually just recognizes frames on all the moves, and then he just basically maps everything out, which is just obscene to me. It seems so unrealistic for that to be an actual thing, but then you'll be playing them and then you'll be doing I don't understand why that worked. That was -2 and I threw out this. I'm like, how? That doesn't make any sense.
Man, well, I mean, I have practice sessions with him where we don't even play. We're just in training mode messing around, and he'll show me how he kind of looks at the game, and so basically he'll do a string or a 1-2 or something.
Yeah.
And then he's like, all right, so this should be at +5 or -5. I'm gonna try this follow-up. You sidestep there, and it should work, right? And it does, of course. And he just has such extensive knowledge. And that's the beauty too, is that knowledge in this game pays off. It's actually power.
Yes.
Well, in Street Fighter, you can have all the knowledge in the world, but you're not gonna overcome Bison versus Guile.
Yeah.
That's not gonna happen. I don't care. So that's just kind of one of the beauties of Street Fighter is the really intricate, interesting matchups.
It's like a story is being told about the battle even before you even pick up the controller.
Right, but in this game, knowledge is your matchup, So, the more you learn, you always get something in return for everything you put into this game.
Yeah. And that's one of the things, if you're thinking about picking up Tekken Tag when it comes out, it will be a very demanding game, and it will really probably suck depending on the people that you play with for the first week, because it'll just be getting your ass beaten.
Yeah, it's
but
an
I
RPG.
guarantee, the more time that you put into it, the more time you grind at it, the more fun and the more apparent things are. And once you start understanding how the game works, the game is just so much fun.
Yeah, it's really a throwback. A modern game that's still a throwback to the old school games that you had to put a shitload of time in to even be, a scrub. So
it's you'll go back and you'll see I was watching this vid of this European vid with God, what was his name?
Tekken player?
Yeah.
Reinhardt?
Yeah, Reinhardt.
Right.
And he was playing Tekken 3. It was him and Chinaman and this Japanese guy. And you watch him play and you're like, these guys used to be so great at their game. But in Tekken Tag, before everybody kind of knew everything, the knowledge wasn't there. These guys didn't understand the game. But then you see a couple years later, these guys were some of the best players in the world.
Yep. Reinhardt is. Oh my God, that guy is insane.
So just keep playing. It will pay off. It will get better.
It just takes time, man.
Yeah.
A lot of people are impatient these years, you know?
Yeah, they want everything to be like really easy to pick up. And I think Tekken at a very like basic level or any level. Like as long as you're playing people at the same level, you can have a lot of fun with the game.
Yeah.
But the real fun comes from
like
growing.
I almost never get to play people at my level, which is something I kind of regret.
Yeah.
But the rare times that I do, it's like the most fun. I'm like, this is so awesome. Like actually gonna like, try like crazy shit. Not worry about getting smacked every time I do something. So it's a lot of fun. But it's also fun playing, really good players too, because I prefer that, but it's also nice to be able to dumb it down and do some crazy shit every now and then. So Naps 2 up over Willpower's not a big shocker here. Kind of what we expected. Yeah, for sure, man. I'll be around town.
I think Will could probably take a couple games.
I mean, he definitely has before, so. Naps was saying, though, he feels like Dragunov is essentially a better tournament character than Brian, even though tier-wise it may not be true.
Well, because with Brian, technically should be one of the best characters in the game.
Yeah.
On paper, he should be the best character. If you do anything, he can just run up and he can basically hit an unblockable launch for over half your life, and then just reset yourself into the same thing. And just that alone should get him like top. But all that stuff is so hard to do. Yeah,
you have to, like, for something that's one frame timing like that, and multiple setups like that, you have to factor in the human factor. Like usually you don't. Usually you kind of make tier lists theoretical.
Yeah, theoretical.
But you kind of have to when something's one frame, because then it's really okay, you literally are never gonna perfect this.
And I mean, even with that, even with just doing the taunt to jet upper, that's one thing. But then being able to predict it and being able to use it in an actual reasonable manner is a skill within itself.
He has so many dirty Brian slaps, man. Oh my god.
It was disgusting. He was ahead of because Jimmy, if you can say anything about him, is that he is a lab rat and he's also a video rat. He watches so many videos. So when it came out in America, he already had about a year's worth of advantage because he was just sitting at home, practicing it on a game that probably didn't even work. He was already theorizing it in his head, how he was going to do everything. That's
what I'm like with tag, man. I'm fishing around ideas in my head, who knows if they'll work, but at least I'm thinking about it, There's that. Oh, that was 4-4 too.
Yeah.
There it is.
Oh, I think it's shoulder.
Yeah, his wall running too, basically one of his best moves.
Yep.
Great mid, plus on block. Gets a combo after sometimes. Yeah.
No, he gets a full combo on it. He should get a full combo on it every time.
Oh, okay.
It's a little difficult.
Tight.
Oh, nice.
Oh, and if Will wins this, he might get a promotion. This is big, man. He might not win the tournament, but...
Nice. Oh, there it goes. I don't know why I'm rooting for Will.
You just want the underdog to win,
I want it to be a good match. Oh, good with the tracking move.
Yeah, caught him right in the gut. Counter hit, gets a crumple.
And that's okay damage.
Ooh, block that whole low string and no punish.
Oh, wow.
We might see a promotion. Got it! Nice.
What was that, 8th Dan?
Yeah.
Moving up in this world.
Moving up, man.
Will looks really excited by that.
He does. I think he's ready to win the whole thing now. Sometimes all you need is one good win to get your confidence
It's
back.
that win that puts him above 50% that gets him excited.
Yep. Automatically sets the pace with that 4-4-2. You already have to start playing Jimmy's game. And something about Dragunov I was saying is everything about him just works. He's very he's designed very well. His game, all his moves, his fakes, they all work. It's cool. And he's not too difficult to use. He's a user-friendly character. Just be good with those instant wall runnings. Nice
good
punish.
punish.
Yeah, that was good.
Round 2. Fight.
Will trying to push him back. Nina's so dangerous against the wall. really just trying to get somebody to whiff, but, you know, like we were saying, Naps rarely takes that bait.
Yeah.
Both these guys jockey for
wow.
position.
Yeah, you'll rarely ever see Naps with a move.
And that's why you have to play so safe versus him, because you know he's going to punish your unsafe shit.
Yeah.
A lot of people say make it messy versus him, but I don't really necessarily agree with that.
It can depend. I mean, it's all calculated risk in this game.
Yeah, like
And
kind of take those 50-50s you
Yeah.
normally would, basically.
But, I mean, you know that if you guess wrong, he's going to hurt you probably harder than you're
Right,
gonna.
that's what I mean, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it's tough. It's tough to beat him. So solid, so safe, so compact. Will's trying to make it work, and he just keeps getting stepped and punished.
Yeah, that should be it.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah,
Nice
there
by
it goes.
Jimmy. He's going to be your first Southtown Ranbat Tekken 6 champion. Willpower, second place. Johnny, third place. 26 people. It's a pretty good night. Again, everybody, thanks for tuning in. I'm Magus1234. I'm here with Steven, who will hopefully make a Twitter account eventually. Hopefully you'll see more of us and more Tekken. I hope everybody goes out and buys it, tries it. It's a good game. It's fun. You can be a scrub and still have fun, trust me. But I'm going to sign off. Steven, you got some stuff you want to say, some shout-outs?
No, just keep it tuned in. I mean, I'm really happy that tonight turned out as well as it did. Like, it kind of sucked waiting for a lot of games, but I think seeing the payoff of everybody, like, playing, and people are actually, like, people I've never seen before are actually playing this game, and that's exciting for me.
And
so
a lot of people who don't play sound interested. So
yes.
That's good news to me.
The conversations I'm hearing outside, very uplifting for someone who's been playing Tekken.
MGL, same thing for me too. So hopefully it's infectious and a lot of people get into it, you know. I think it's a good time for this game to take off, so why not?
Might as well go all in.
Yep. All right, guys, I'm going to take off though, so peace
Hey,
out.
have a good night, everybody.